Dear listeners, feel the real fear with us. The horror stories from all over the country and abroad. Those who have been, are being, or will be involved in today's episode. Greeting and love to everyone. I hope everyone is well and healthy. Like every episode, I am with you all to present the event you send. The Grand Canyon, one of nature's most stunning masterpiece, has also become a hunchback of death. Over the years, near 900 souls have met their untimely end with the deep, and it's baffling knowing its danger that millions still flock to the Great Canyon every year. What would be the case of the death? There are no warnings things in the canyon. Today we dive into the tales to those who have Grand Canyon. Some went to their deaths while others were rescued. The Grand Canyon has always taken our breath away with its endless stretch of the rock and winding rivers. Long ago, 1990 people recognized its magic and named it a natural park, named it a national park. Since then, families, adventure and dreamers have all visited looking to experience a place of national wonders. Every year, millions of people from all corners of the world travel to see the Grand Canyon. But why? Well, it's a masterpiece painted by nature. It's the red, orange and brown of the rock till the stories of many years gone by. Each layer of rock is like a page in a big incident book showing it's the world history. Then there's the view. Standing at the edge, you can see for miles and miles. The site is so busy and we'd like to feel you like you're looking at the giant paint. Rivers twist and turn, birds soar. And something if you're lucky, you can spot animals living in the best life. So it's easy to say why the Grand Canyon was a big deal. Its natural beauty, history and amazing view pulled people in year after year. Everyone wanted to be a part of its magic, even it just for a little while. But while is a beauty draw us in, there are stories here, some of joy and some of heartbreak, waiting to be told. Yet with all this beauty and wonderful, the park's caretaker know the Grand Canyon had its danger, so they take off to keep its millions of visitors safe. Safety seems one of the step doors everywhere you look and remain to people to say behind railings, fences and barriers stood still, marking safe areas where people would enjoy the view without getting to the edge. But why all this warning? It isn't just about the height. The park wanted to everyone to have a good time and more importantly a safe time. Even with those precautions, accident happened. Maybe someone wasn't paying attention, or maybe they were just too eager to get the perfect photo. But the stories, this moment are the reminder to all of us. The Grand Canyon is beautiful, yes, but it also demands respect. So when visiting, always remember to talk, to look, but for the sake, stay behind the drinks and almost importantly, look out for the another with all the safety measures in place. It's heartbreaking to think about the accident that did happen, and it not just a recent event. The history of fails at the Grand Canyon goes back many years. The first known accidental fail took place in 1925. A young man named Rock had come to enjoy the beauty of the canyon. He decided to venture a little too close the edge. Desiring a better view, Rock lost his balance and a lost rock. Despite the frantic effort of nearby visitor, he fell before anyone could reach out and help. His history served as a heart-wrenching reminder of the danger present. In 1944, a people American fashion dangerous nearby fell to her death at the Grand Canyon. She was on a fashion shoot, hoping to capture the Grand Canyon beauty and as a backdrop. Dressed in vibrant color, she stepped closer to it for a perfect stop when a ground beneath her gave way. Feeling it seemed hope was lost, but had and fate other plan. A small outcropping break, and she landed miraculously with minor injuries. Rescuer tied a rope around her fighter head out the canyon. She was wearing a helmet stop, with the rope put off the way up. She arrived safely, but stopless to the welcoming apparently of the media, men hoping to offer the story. A passionate and embarrassed and a mission to hack the length, the Great Canyon. With every step, she wanted to fill the canyon plus its incident stories. Tragically, turning her cheek, she faced a terrible fall. Her accident reminded everyone of the present dangers. even for second acres. Another heart warning tales involve a father from Texas. In a deed to scare his daughter, he pretended to lose his balance at the edge, intending it as a playful act. But the joke turned into the nightmare when we could not regain his balance in time and terrifying fail. Perhaps the most soul-stirring of all those stories is that of 4 years old, the youngest victim. A momentary lapse in attention, a sudden death, and the little girl had met a tragic in the before anyone could react. Her story is a sad reminder to observe careless little is for parents to always keep their children close by. 2021's tragic therein switch, 3 people fell within weeks of each other. Remind everyone of the unpredictable nature of this vast landscape. It started with a 50 years old tourist from Hong Kong who is drive by a desire for the perfect selfie, ventured beyond the designated safe zone as he was adjust his angle for a better shoot. He inadvertently stepped on the section of the ground, crossing him to lose his balance and fell. The second was a 75-year-old man from California who was out climbing and taking picture of the beauty. He was so amazed by surrounding that he had to back up to forget well seen in his picture. Before he could realize what was happening, he fell over the edge. The third was 65-year-old woman who died after falling from a rocky point west of Peak Creek, Vista. The Grand Canyon, with all the magnified, is also placed their story of joy, adventure, heartbreak, and caution and intervene. As we remember these souls, reminded to treat the canyon with her perfect and caution it demand. Photography has been both a gift and a course thought out the history of the Grand Canyon. Capturing the canyon essence in photograph has always been a popular goal. Pictures are a keep specs remind us of the breathtaking beauty and feel of the way the Grand Canyon inspire. From back the wet snapshot of the yesterday today's digital image, every photograph tells a story of wonder and admiration. However, its history has down the pursuit of the perfect shot has often blurred the lines between safety and danger. Over the years, many visitors, interested by the idea of the capturing the canyon grandeur, have the pushed in a normal personal and physical boundaries. It's essential to understand the risks that come with his passion. Standing at a edge, adjusting a camera focus for looking thought, a lens can shift on balance and perception, distraction are over present, and the early of the uncle angel or the choice for the pictorial sunset view has a lent many to anger safety, various warning, and the their incute sense of the caution. A question that arises from the terrace tales is the photography or stealing, Charlie or the risk. Is an image worth more than a life, no matter how splendid with the Grand Canyon visit expense. Treacherous is a moment distance or the silent misstep can result in their unconsciousness. Many of those who fell victim to the canyon's deep only thought the important a moment, unaware that the very act would lend a tragic end. The Grand Canyon with a visit Stanley, the layout rock in Inclusive River, standing a statement and the directly of nature. On hand, on offer to it offers us unparalleled beauty and visit. Effort of millions, evoking feelings of the away the wonder in all who is. On the other hand, the every beauty and breaking millions every year has also been a backdrop for tales of the heartbreak. Reflecting upon the history of the Great Onion, it only became clear that while nature offers us her most magnificent sixth, she also demands our utmost respect. The tales who has paid their unusually ends in this nature under savor the paranormal in remember of the delicate balance between admiration and caution as we move forward. If you have had any such a miraculous and scary incident, you can send it to thehorrorstories@yahoo.com and we will try to read the story in the next episode.